of Into the Thick of It with Jo and Dee. I'm Jo, obviously. We've been planning this for a bit, trying to get this whole thing together, so bear with us.
Bear with us.
Yeah, bear with us, please. But little about me, I am a college student. This is my second year, but academically, I am a junior, not to flex. But yeah, just typical college student trying to live and put God first, just trying to make it. So that is definitely what you're going to be hearing about a lot from me. And then, two, on top of that, this is my girlfriend. I'll let her give a little introduction.
So hi everyone, my name is Diane. I sometimes go by Dee too. Sometimes Daph, hop on nowhere that's you got a home in my heart. A little bit about me. I go to the University of Central Florida as well as my boyfriend. I'm a biomedical student, and I'm inspiring to be a dermatologist. I love the skin. I have a condition that I'll probably get into later in our series, so keep tuned for that.
Okay, forgot too. Yeah, I'm a business major, so business analytics.
I don't know how he forgot.
Trying to get into that, but yeah, things happen. Trying to get that together. But yeah,
How did you forget that?
I don't know.
That's
But
kind of.
it's okay. They'll see. Y'all see a lot
Y'all
more
see.
personality throughout because
Y'all will
we're
see.
definitely some characters.
We try to put God first. I mean, I try to. We both try to. So that's like kind of the goal on how we kind of center our relationship. We don't put each other first. We put God first because if you follow godly principles, then you'll know how to act in a relationship and you'll know how to respect each other and you'll go on through the whole plethora of like characteristics on what it means to be like a true boyfriend or girlfriend. So we try to stay in those like godly terms. Again, we're not perfect, but we try to work around those lines. That's it.
And then,
Yes, some ideas. So we had a couple ideas. So we've been planning this a lot. So the last time this was edited, well, the first time initial edited was July 8th of 2024 at 10:51 a.m. So we have a couple of podcast ideas that we really wanted to do, but Jo will definitely talk about like the main overbriefs, but like some things that you may see, maybe just college in general, because we're college students. There's a lot of things that will update individuals on whether you're in college, whether you're not in college. So it's kind of like a multi-generational podcast. I like to put it because we like to see different opinions and different ideals. So that's a big one. Another one is family, parents, and friends, finding your balance, just talking about daily encounters with like people in general. That's a big one.
I'll jump into that too. We are going to be having some special guests on this podcast, so definitely keep in mind with that. But we don't know either, but there will be special guests. So whether it's family, friends, just people we meet along the way, we want to get that other perspective aside from just us, just so we can have like more to talk about in a more, I guess, open field and unbiased towards certain ideas.
Definitely.
And
That's
then
another one.
What else do we have?
We have real-time relationships, which ties into the family and friends, but that's one that's like in current time, so not like a prior thing, but it's currently happening. So we kind of put that there.
And actual relationships as well, so not just family, friends, but because we are dating. So just a little like breakdown of certain things and how we feel about certain things and the way things should go.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it. I didn't think of that. That was good. Christianity, the big one. We both are Christians. I don't follow any other religion other than God. Not to shame anybody. That's how I go.
Yeah, and it's mainly also too, you'll notice in the podcast, it's not more so religion as it is relationship. There's, as long as you're putting God and like Jesus first,
100%.
how it is and how we like to live our lives. So you'll see a lot of that, and just because we are mainly Christian based and like just following after that relationship with Jesus, it's also going to be people on this podcast that may not have a relationship with Jesus or even like follow some other things, but it's just to have another perspective so we can have different comparing ideas at the end of the day and just have a nice open dialogue to show that you can talk to almost anybody and about certain things.
I like how you brought up the relationship and like religion and how they're two different things. So like some things may be tied to both, some may be one or the other, and we try to give all glory to God. It's not just one thing where we kind of put it into a term like it's just God himself. So
exactly.
We try to keep that as straightforward as we can.
And I guess kind of just to give you the overview before we like end up, because we do have a lot more, but just for like the last bit of overview, the car is where we've decided to do our podcast. I know it's kind of unorthodox. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't agree with it, but I think this is our best place. We were fighting for so long about trying to figure out where to go, but the car has definitely been a safe space for us just to grow our relationship. as a whole. So we were like, why not invite you guys into our personal space and just have that freedom to speak our mind to whatever capacity we feel like we need to. So the special guest you may see could end up in the very car, right here in the middle, have a nice special guest.
We may have to change the angle.
Exactly, change the angle. We'll figure something out, but you
figure
guys will see how it comes together. And then if we're not in the car, it's probably because we're having a big group discussion, and I cannot have about 5 people in my car. As a college student, I'm not rich. I don't have a little
goodness,
limo or anything.
Let's not say that.
So yeah, but yeah, that was about us. We'll get into a lot more later on. We don't want this to be too long. But thank you for tuning in to our first official episode of Getting Into the Thick of It with Jo and Dee. And y'all stay blessed.
Sign out.